This is the 2024 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. And in today's Vehicle Visionary video, I'm going to tell you what my favorite features are. Hey everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. If you happen to want to know more about this particular Accord or anything else they have in inventory here at Holmes Honda, check out the link down in the description of the video. I like the overall sporty look of the exterior. It's very well accented by the rear spoiler back here in gloss black. It fits perfectly. It's not too big, it's not too small. It fits very well with the size of the vehicle. And while you don't have a power trunk, it is dampened. So all you have to do is hit one of the options to open the trunk, whether it's on the trunk itself, on the remote, or within the interior, and then it takes over and basically opens itself. Something else that's a little unusual here for hybrid vehicles. Whether you go hybrid or you go with a non-hybrid powertrain with the Accord, you're gonna find the same 16.7 cubic feet of cargo capacity. Most hybrid models have a smaller amount of cargo capacity than their non-hybrid models do. And this is the sport trim level we're looking at. Here is the remote. It has remote start. That means that every hybrid trim level of the Accord will come with remote start as a standard feature. As we look at the dashboard area, I really like the look of that Accord right there in the center. It would be nice if that matched the exterior color of the Accord you buy, but when you turn the headlights on, you see the illumination. When you push the brake pedal, you see the brake lights come on. And when you go into drive, you'll notice that the likeness of the Accord gets down into place, kind of the ready, set, go position is what I'll call that. And there are a lot of ways to customize the display. Let's take a quick look here at some of what you can do. You can actually go in and hide or see different features and options, but over here on the right hand side, and all I'm doing is using that scroll wheel to do this, and then pushing down on that scroll wheel. If I don't like what I see with, say, round, well, I can go to bar. And if I don't like that, then I can go to the next option right there, and we can see what we have as far as that goes. And then let's go through all of what we have here. If you like minimal, well, here's what it looks like when it's minimal. So you can see everything that you have. Pretty easy to deal with, pretty easy to learn. That's something else that I really like about these Accord hybrid models, is that the technology is not difficult to learn at all. I also like the 13.1-inch touchscreen. Now that flickering effect you see right there has to do with my camera, so no big deal there. It's not actually happening. You don't have to tether your phone to pair it to the infotainment screen. So it's wireless, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, and you have a very nice, clean look. When you go into vehicle settings, here's what you're going to have. Again, very easy to deal with. You can go into display right there and make changes depending on what you want to do. And then we also go over here to vehicle settings, and it might look a little complicated, but again, it's not. But the graphics, I really like that. I know to some people that doesn't mean much, but it's just that added value. So it just kind of gives you that little bit extra feel of a vehicle that has had some attention to detail. I also am happy to not have a push button shifter. I am more a fan of your traditional style shifters, whether they're here on the center console or up here on the steering column. Now this model doesn't have it, but another favorite feature of mine is the head-up display. It is available on these Accords depending on trim level you go with. And let's go through our driving modes. Something else I like, you have a driving mode for every situation. You have normal. If you want to drive like a normal person, if you want to drive in econ mode, you can do that. If you want to drive that way, if you want to drive sporty, there's sport mode. And last but not least, you have individual mode. We'll go down here to customize, and you can change multiple aspects of the vehicle. You can even use this to change the look of your instrument cluster. Now you only have two options there between normal and sport. Adaptive cruise control will also offer a couple of options. Steering will offer two more. And how about your powertrain? You have three to choose from right there. So a lot going on where that's concerned. Makes things very easy. Now one thing that I do wish this Accord had would be air conditioning vents in the rear and USB connectivity. Now, I can't do anything about the air conditioning vents not being back there, but I could give my rear seat passengers the option to use an adapter here that I could plug into the 12-volt power outlet, and then the center console will still close down with no problem with that there, and then they can take advantage of that adapter instead of having to concern themselves with the lack of USB connectivity on the rear of the center console. And those are my favorite features on the 2024 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. Tell me what you like and what you don't like. What do you wish was available on these Accord Hybrids that is not? Maybe a panoramic sunroof, something like that. Maybe standard ventilated seats. What are your thoughts? I'm always curious to know. I do want to say a special thanks to my friends here at Holmes Honda for loaning me this Accord for the day, and a special thanks to each and every one of you for being kind enough to give me the opportunity to give you a vision for your next vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. And make sure to subscribe. That way you don't miss any future videos. If you would like to learn about additional vehicles you may wish to consider purchasing, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and I will see you there.